Hello, welcome back to Weekly Shorts. We have week 17 results and then we'll get into playing week 18. Let's take a look what happened last week. That is the wrong button. That button. We had some great records. Not the greatest week for a lot of people for grinding. I think the maps were pretty good, as much as I was salty as fuck last week about certain details of them. They were good maps and they played well, but potentially not for the shorts context. Only 10 players this week. Congratulations to Dark for taking 5 out of 5 world records. And yeah, let's take a peek into the records in game. So we will start off with Basil with a 1962. Nice wide round the edge, beautiful jump, a little bit of a break before, that's quite good. That probably stops the problems that I were having. Nice jump into the finish. Good respawn, or not finish, and that's why there's a big gap in that record. So there's about a 0.6 gap. I think the next one up was a 20.2. So that explains that one. Very nice cut there on Basil. Collective Consciousness coming up next with 21.41. Drop down into here, very clean. Nice landing. Well done off of there, very tricky to get that corner right. Then the tech section of the track. This track is quite a tech track, wouldn't you actually know the route? Like ignoring the kind of start bit there. 27.31 on even faster taxi. It's even faster, but it's a long track anyway. Apparently the GPS contained the instructions on how to do the start. I still never watched it, but that was a good start. And it was found out that actually the skipping the engine off wasn't faster, which I thought was very interesting. I was absolutely certain it would be. But beautifully into the finish. Lovely run from Dark. Up next we have a 1642 on Flipped. This map very close in the records due to being fairly simple. Awkward camera from camera 2. Then through, around, also close to the wall. Very nicely done. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I can't be bothered. 16.88. Nice. Well done. Down a little bit. Around there. Very nice. Smoothly done. I've just realised how bad the last bit of commentating was. And a nice little head hit into the finish. So that is last week, but what of this week? Where's my button? So this week we have week 18, we have TT6, Frostbuel, Slither, MK6 and Gleaming Light. Those are by Q Leader, Q Leader, Q Leader, Q Leader and Q Leader, with some other people in other ones. I'm not sure who this one's by. Matins. So this one isn't. This is just by Matins. So, yeah, heavy Q Leader week. We will see what we end up with on that one, because that's always interesting. We'll see if I can not be salty. But yeah, let's join the server, load up the maps, and I will see you once everything's backloaded up. Okay, here we go. We have Slither as our first map. Let's see. It is, of course, a queue leader map, and therefore we will have 16 frames a second at the absolute best. Yep, there we go. There we go. Why does the game run so badly, specifically on leader maps? Okay, that's not too bad of a finish. Have you played, if this is your routed map, have you played this since the scenery went in? Because this feels worse than that flannel map, the towers. Ah fuck, where's the safe finish? There it is. That's a more awkward safe finish. Yeah, this feels worse than towers for some reason. I'm not sure if something's gone wrong with my settings again, because they did once reset to a higher standard setting, but it doesn't look like it. I'm still getting buggy car. Why could I not run a 15-year-old game on a pretty decent computer? It's a nice route though. It's a very, very nice route. I'm going to pause that because that's possibly part of why I'm lagging. Yeah. Yeah, it always sets the maps in dark mode. Okay, that has made it a bit better. I had my Twitch stream preview on the other screen, and that does sometimes make it a bit worse. Yeah, dark mode doesn't help, but a lot of scenery also doesn't help. It just confuses me. Like, it's nothing wrong with the map or anything. It just confuses me how it seems to always be leader maps that lag me to shit. And this is a 15-year-old game, and I have a very good computer. At least compared to a 15-year-old game. Like, to the minimum requirements of this game, this computer didn't even exist. And Nadeo, I do not believe, pulled a Crisis. The reason Crisis is so hard to run, and the joke about can it run Crisis and all that, it's because they built the game to be incredibly good looking in the future. Ultra settings were built for computers that didn't exist at the time they built it, which is really cool actually. You wouldn't get that these days, because for one, developers wouldn't think that far ahead, but for two, they can't even get medium settings to run as well as Crisis. When you compare Crisis's, I think medium was generally considered good, but yeah, there was also a game, I can't remember what game it was. There was a game that made dropped low for medium settings for some like marketing bollocks reasons, to make it seem like they had better performance because their medium was actually low. But then if you compare it, it works because everyone's like, oh, I can run medium on my trashy computer. But then you compare how good medium looks, and now the game graphics are terrible because the ultra settings are only as good as everyone else's high. I like this track though. Very good. I think realistically we have learned that if you want people to come in and hunt tracks like a lot, you just need to build 5 tech tracks. Or maybe like NASCAR speed tech, full speed or something like that. I'm sure Leader is absolutely screaming at me because there's something I'm not doing that's making me half a second slower than Fadji, but hey, screw you. If it's not obvious, it's not obvious. Ah, thought I was going to get the finish then. Hey, Ernest. Next up, we have MK3. Mortal Kombat. Here we go. It runs decently. There's not that much settings. So, right. So what I've heard is you're supposed to drift these corners. Like this. Like, yeah, just get a really good drift. Okay, don't hit the wall. Yeah. This is how you... Oh, it's a K-Mag NASCAR track. Nice. Now you've said that, it does feel like Shenanigans 1. The one where you had to just jump into the air. It feels very similar to that if you took the pleb route. When you took the pleb route on that, that was like actually a really fun NASCAR track. I hate road borders. You say it's full speed, but there was absolutely no chance I will get this full speed in the next 5 minutes. Just full speed it is the worst advice I've ever heard, because it's like, okay, I go close to the walls, I slide out, I go like, no. Can we get a 4-head in chat for just? There's a reason that if you type just in the Twitch chat here, you will get 4-headed by the bot. Okay, these records are going to be insanely close. If that was full speed and close to the wall, and it's not actually like, it doesn't seem a huge amount faster considering I crashed a fucking wall on my run. But yeah, this will just be driven to absolute perfection. Hopefully, someone other than Dark. Because there's a lot of incredibly good NASCAR players. But we'll see if any of them turn up. But it does feel like Dark is a cut above the rest in terms of people who regularly play this. Speaking of, I do actually need to go give him 2... Also, Fudgy, read your fucking DMs. I need to go give Dark the role. Yeah, Alex is FWO. Did you not know that? Did you not come on the server at all? Because that was pretty obvious. Yeah. But he doesn't play every week. I was hoping that like getting the last corner a bit better without sliding would help me, but no. Apparently not. No crush. Good track. I should be rating these. I forgot to rate the last one. Oh, no. Speed, definitely speed. Yeah, you speed slide that. That's how you do it. Ah, no, 3-second timer. Damn it. I'm not going to be able to finish now. Well, I guess it's big world record or die. Go a second faster than Faji or I'm done for. Oh, and this is a mint run as well. Oh, this is an insane run. This is an insane run. Please let me have it. Did it let me have it? Did it let me have it? It let me have it. Amazing. Absolutely incredible scenes. Like, amazing. I'm the best. What have we got? I forgot to look. We have got a Gleaming Twilight. Okay, where are we going? Over here. Okay. No super... Okay, that'll be fine on the second run through. What the fuck? Do you guys know what I'm gonna say? Does everybody know what the problem is here? I was just about to say that we haven't had any terribly unreadable maps so far. Like, this isn't a problem because the second time you're through you can see where you're going and there's a 50-50 chance you make it. But this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Nice speed check, boys. No, I'm not allowed to be salty this week. I'm only allowed to be salty at the point where I physically can't make it over. But nice speed check. Like, did there need to be the Honestly, just remove that tiny little ramp and that is 10 times better. But yeah, check your checkpoints to respawner for God's sake. And if they're not, embed a ring checkpoint in the ground. Why are the lights flickering? That might have something to do with the lag. Not sure how to get that turn. That's going to be a tricky one. Okay, the lines kind of make more sense once you've played through it once and you know vaguely where you're going. That's going to be a brutal gear spot. There's still a couple of bits that I'm not entirely sure about the line on. Like here. I have finished it. I'm extending the time with half the time remaining. See, that I feel less bad because that guy did exactly the same thing as me. I feel bad when everyone's calling me an idiot, but you know that there's a lot of people that you don't see fucking this up. I'm just brave enough to actually post my fuck ups. Okay, so that looks good. That looks pretty good. Then this bit, like, yeah. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful landing. Yeah, in this bit, no idea what I'm meant to do. I'm sure it's obvious if you watch the video posted in the Discord that's in a private Discord and only available to people with a certain role in that private Discord. Don't do that. Put a GPS in if you want to complain about that. I still probably won't watch it, but at least do that. Yeah, now I'm off. I'm sure the runs on this are going to be pretty damn good though, because you can get so close to all of these walls, you know, low amounts of drift time, speed drifts in the dirt maybe. Whatever gets done through there is going to be very impressive. Yeah, good map. Good map. And I forgot to rate the last one as well, because I finished with a second to spare and was just, or without, not even a second to spare, with the 0th second. Anyway, this is good. It's only getting a good because it's non-respawnable. Just like press Y and check your checkpoints. Next up we have Frostmule by Martin. It is just Martin. Frostmule is a legendary player. First person to get under 110 on... Hold on, MPWRs. Okay, Luigi Circuit. Yes, Frostmule, the first person to get under 1 minute 10 seconds on the first track in Mario Kart Wii with a 1:09.933 all the way back in 2008. Just over 15 years ago, around the same time that, like just before Trackmania Nations Forever comes out, so, you know, older than this game. And yeah, this is absolutely the sort of thing that he would play. Absolutely legendary tech player, because that's kind of all there was at the time. But I remember watching his stream when I first got into Trackmania and watching the various tournaments that he would stream. Yeah, every track needs a fake finish that you go through. Every tech track. I managed to not be fooled by that one. There we go. Yeah, this is absolute classic old school tech track. If anything has a chance at getting ridiculously high points and getting acknowledged outside of weekly shorts, it's probably going to be this from this week. I'm probably not going to get a very good time on this because I'm going to have to accept poor play. But this is a phenomenally good track. Like this game just works so well for tech. That's the thing that I think is missing from Trackmania 2020 is everyone's gone right off of tech because it's hard. And because there's so many extra blocks in that game, you can do all these other things. But it's missing. It's missing. That's a plus, that is. It's just the slow building of speed and not losing any of it when you don't have to. Getting as close to the walls as possible, doing the best drift you possibly can. Holding yourself to the inside. Not smashing into a wall. Brutal. But yeah, legendary player Frostbule. Hope he's doing well. Apparently he had some hand issues, was the last thing I heard. It was why he ended up quitting the game. And he was playing some F-Zero. Apparently he also speedruns that. But he is an insane player. I mean, like, that, the time, I've watched the time from his world record, and I recommend you go watch Enmead's video on YouTube about Frostbule's time. Records that were way ahead of their time. Didn't take a huge amount of time to get beaten, but it's an incredible record, and it really is beautiful. Like, it took a long time to get beaten for how fast things were getting beaten, because that's in the first month of the game, and it took 3 months to get beaten. People were beating the records multiple times a day when Frostbule set that record, you know? So it was a big leap. It was a big leap, and he introduced quite a few new techs. Another do or die situation. Classic. See how we perform under pressure. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the lines on this. Nah, bollocks. Because this is going to be a really difficult track to max. I think a lot of people are going to play it quite heavily. So, yeah. Oh, I did get a PB. Damn. Nice. Very good track. I'll be awarding that one at the end. Because that, outside of just being cool because it's called Frostbule, is a very good track. Next up, TT6, which from the images looks a lot like what I'm going to assume must have been TT5, because I thought we'd already done this map. Interjection. Okay, so I'm re-recording this bit offline because I got very tilted, and I do apologise, and that's why this video is late to the upload. So this is TT6. It is a very difficult speed tech track with a very difficult speed check jump towards the end of it, and I couldn't quite figure it out, and I was getting tilted by people telling me just to get good, and also that there is a way to do a jump that's actually just turns out it's harder, I reckon. But yeah, I was getting told that I'm just crap at the game, so I got annoyed. I apologise. So I'm re-recording this now. Hopefully, please be enough speed. I think it is. Yes, beautiful. Okay, I would like gold on this. I didn't know I was actually this close to gold. Because I was playing online. No! No! Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is... I mean, I don't think that this map does fit the weekly shorts. I still stand by that. The high speed check, but let's completely ignore the fact that you can bug up, right? Let's ignore ramp bugging for the extra height, because that's a stupid idea, right? That's kind of what tilted me the most, because that seemed like a really stupid idea. This is a super hard speed check. Especially with the checkpoint, like, as people know, non-respawnable checkpoints. It'd be nice to do something. I get there's not a lot you can do about it because you've got to carry the speed, but delete that checkpoint and you can realistically get enough speed from here, I reckon, around that corner, if you just didn't have that checkpoint, which, yeah, it's a difficult track. It is a difficult track. Can't believe I've bugged it up at the end, because that was definitely sub 29. That was absolutely on it. But yeah, super difficult. You've got to get the right angle here to carry your speed around that corner, not fling off. And if there's a quality difference, by the way, I'm pretty sure this looks different. Now, I haven't played in a week. I haven't played this. I've played TM2 mostly, and quite a lot of Xenotic defrag, which is fun. Yeah, that's normally what happens. I need to get a finish. I need to get an actual proper finish. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the quality is less for some reason, which might be why I lag more, because I'm definitely lagging less playing this. Though this one didn't lag too much, if I remember actually. Yeah, the server's definitely more laggy than offline. But I checked, it's all servers. It's not just the server host that I'm using, it's kind of all servers do more. Just when you're online. Even if there's no one else online, that's the other annoying thing, that it doesn't really matter if there's more people online. Just that you are playing online. Come on, I think I've got enough. No. I need it. Especially because the start is actually like the worst bit of the track, I think. I really quite enjoy the second half of the track. I wasn't able to sort of... It's only after the fact that I've been able to realise how quite good the second half of the track actually is. Because, like, okay, that corner's really tricky because of the speed. But round here, down here, full speed here, a little bit of a drift maybe. I'm probably going to get told that I've done it wrong. That normally happens. There's probably a line that's hidden. That was something that does get me. I've been told before by Leader, who made this track, that there's a line in, if you just check the Discord and in the mapping icon in the Discord, and it's like, great, that's useless. But yeah. Definitely going to overrun the timer on this one, but it's fine. So yeah, you won't see the original. People who caught it on stream. It's now disappeared, I believe. Which is fine. And you won't see it in this video. Please be fast enough. As you can see that, I was kind of going wide to try and get the bump. And then I didn't get it. And that was when I realised, actually, it's better to just not go for it. I don't know. Oh, I can't believe I crashed. Because like now I'm way behind my PB. Whatever I did was good. And here, if I'm ahead, I'm slower. Yeah. Yeah. But hopefully next week's better. Next week coming out in literally about 4 hours from me recording this. I'm going to record it, edit the two halves together, and then try and get it out first straight away. Okay, I've got a bit of pace. Can I keep it? I'm going to go for early. No, nah. Damn it. Yeah, it's been a good week. It's a good week for grinding. You know, some difficult tracks to sort of get the hang of. That's the thing I love about Weekly Shorts, right? It's that they're easy to grasp but hard to master, and it was the thing that killed Weekly Shorts in 2020 for a little bit. The fact that they made them easy to grasp and forgot about the second part of it. They forgot about making them impossible to master. They were just easy to grasp. Yeah, so I'm already 6.5 minutes into this recording. So if I was playing on the server, I'd have probably had to extend time by now. I need to go wide for that then. Clearly I'm onto something on my actual run. This start, I'm thinking... Ooh, too much. Yeah. Wide, in, try not to lose too much speed, and then be wide so that you can jump, and then you're on the correct line, and that is really good. And that's brilliant, and this should be it. And I've got no idea how you get on the inside. That will do. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies for the raging, and hopefully next week is amazing. I will see you next week. Bye.